neighbours are going to hate me. Hey guys, and welcome to Petrol Ped, and welcome to the Ferrari 812 GTS. Now today, well this weekend actually, I think is going to be pretty special because I am on my way to the 78th Goodwood members meeting. And I wanted to do a few things in this video. The first thing is, I've clearly got this beautiful Ferrari from Ferrari North Europe, and I want to do a video on this car, not so much a review, but basically the ownership experience of these high-end supercars can get you access to some really cool events, forward parking at events at Goodwood, and just a lifestyle that I'm not able to afford, and I'm sure many of you aren't either, so I thought I would take you along for the ride because I've managed to get forward parking for the car, so we're going to park inside the motor circuit. I'm also being hosted by IWC Watches today, and I have hospitality with them, and I'm pretty sure some special access. But before we get to the Goodwood motor circuit, which unfortunately is only a 3-mile drive from my house, I thought I'd talk to you about the 78th members meeting, because for me it's perhaps my favourite Goodwood event. Festival of Speed is always amazing, but the members meeting, it's held at the motor circuit normally in the spring. It's normally about March time, and it's normally Baltic and freezing cold. But this year, because of COVID, there were too many restrictions in place back in March. Let's do some downshift here. That's another reason why you want a Ferrari. So they've moved it to November. But there is a misconception. 78th members meeting, you do need to be a member. Now, I'm lucky to have been a member of the Goodwood Rose Racing Club now since 2008. And there is a huge wait list for that. But a couple of years ago, Goodwood opened up something called the GRRC Fellowship, and that is open to anybody. Membership is just £43 a year, and it gets you some pretty cool things. Firstly, each year you'll get a little membership pack with an enamel badge and a car sticker, but it gets you access to the members meeting. So you'd be able to buy tickets for the members meeting, and if you can't make it in person, they do a members only live stream online of all the racing action from members meeting, which is very cool. You also get access to tickets for the other Goodwood events before they go on sale to the general public. And if you wanted to do a Goodwood motorsport experience, you get 15% off and 10% off of all Goodwood merchandise. So it's a really, really great way to become more and more comfortable or closer with Goodwood, and then it's also how you get on the wait list for full-blown GRRC membership. So I'll put links in the description below. It's super easy, just go to Goodwood's website and you can just basically buy a membership. But we are very nearly at the Goodwood motor circuit, which is where members meeting is held. Now normally public parking is in the field to my left, but we're not in public parking today. Oh no, we're parking in the chicane paddock on the interior of the motor circuit. And that's where you can get, if you've got a really special car, if you're a member and you've got a supercar or something really, really special, a special classic or something, you may well be able to get access to park inside. But I thought you would join me today for my day at members meeting, and then I can't not have this car and take you for a drive. So at the end of today, once all the fun here at members meeting is finished, I'm going to take this car on some of my favourite roads and talk to you about it, because it is absolutely sensational. So, welcome to the 78th members meeting. So, look at all these rally cars. There's a rally stage here full of Group B and WRC rally cars, which is pretty awesome, to be honest. And then this is the chicane paddock, and there should be some pretty special hardware parked up here. I've got a marshal hopefully going to tell me where to park my pride and joy. Well, I'm pretending it's my pride and joy. Been recognised already. Back. Get out, precision parking. Only at Goodwood. Okay, so I've now arrived in the chicane paddock here at the Goodwood Motor Circuit. You'll hear the action on the track behind me. Before I walk into members meeting, I thought you might like a quick walk around this beautiful 812 GTS. And the colour is Verde Zeltweg. So let's wander around very quickly because we've got lots to look at. For me, I think the spec on this car is absolutely nailed. The colour itself is beautiful in the light. It's a really deep green, but the interior, the dark tan interior, there's carbon fibre trim absolutely everywhere. Now sadly I don't have a detailed spec list of this car, but it's in the region of kind of £330,000, maybe a little bit more, because the spec level is absolutely stunning. But yes, for me, that is my perfect spec Ferrari. These boys are braver souls than I. Going out in those, and it's just started raining. Just take a look at that. And that beast of Turin, what a machine that is. Something like a 27 litre 4-cylinder engine in that. Amazing. Now, when you come to one of these events, you spend an awful lot of time on your feet, so it is lovely to have hospitality by IWC today in race control, which is super exclusive. It's right next to the start-finish line, but the other thing, and I have to say, I've been loaned this beautiful Big Pilot's Watch perpetual calendar by IWC to wear today on my wrist. It is a stunning, stunning timepiece. I'm not so sure I want to give that back, because that's about the same price as my Clubman. That's £25,000 watch, but it is absolutely beautiful. But yes, to be able to wear that today is a real privilege. To be hosted by IWC today is a real privilege. They make some beautiful timepieces, and I've got to meet some amazing people behind, because they've got the SLS Gullwing racing this weekend, and it's being campaigned by, amongst others, David Coulthard. So just staying in here and having a coffee over the weekend. You've got the likes of David Coulthard. I met Billy Monger and had a really amazing chat with him. And that for me is when you get invited to something like this and you get hosted by a brand like IWC in such a beautiful and privileged area. It is quite incredible access. That said though, the thing I love about members meetings so much is you don't have to have the VIP access to have an amazing time here. You don't have to have a special badge to get into the paddock. And you get that noise when the races go off. I just let that subside a little bit. It's incredible. But yeah, with a normal pass, you can get into the paddocks, you can get incredibly close to the cars. There's drivers all over the place walking around. They're all really relaxed. Often you can just go up and start having a conversation with them, ask them about their cars, ask owners about their cars, talk to the mechanics. If you're a motorsport enthusiast, for me, members meeting is right up there. But yes, for now, I'm going to enjoy my coffee and then keep exploring. I might take you up on the roof in a minute. It's quite a good view from up there. I've finished my coffee, I'm up on the roof, It is an incredible view. That is the start-finish line just down there, and a race has just started, and they are pretty loud. They should be coming round in a moment for their end of their first lap. But yeah, over there you've got the old control tower, which is where the Duke hosts all of his guests, and this is race control. The assembly area is literally just over there. Fantastic place to watch the racing, and that for me is also the great thing about members meeting. The racing is where it's at for me. At Festival of Speed, yes, you've got stuff going up the hill climb and you can wander around and look at the cars, if you like, in their static environment, but here I think I can hear them coming. Here it's all about the racing. It's all about the cars in action. Nothing to see here, just Bruno Senna driving Ed Senna's McLaren around the motor circuit. Only at Goodwood. Now this is why I love members meeting, because they have an XJR 15 demonstration run. You're lucky if you see one of these at an event, let alone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, loads of them. Absolutely stunning. Just fought my way to the front of the queue around the T50 because this car's got its dynamic debut here at Goodwood today, and I just thought we'd have a few of the details. The pedal box, the steering wheel, central driving position. Really very, very cool indeed. When you come back out round the back, you've got that V12, which I've heard for the first time today, which sounds absolutely amazing, and then the signature rear fan around the back. Okay, time to head home by some nice B roads to show you what this car's all about. Because bringing it to an event like this and getting amazing access like I've had today is all very well and good, and that for me is part of that supercar ownership experience. But this car is all about the driving. This car is all about that naturally aspirated V12 with a 9,000 RPM redline. So I think it would be rude of me not to go on, give it some beans somewhere, don't you? So first thing, it defaults to the auto box. So there's a little button here, just push that goes to the manual paddles, and I'm now on manual paddle mode. The other thing is I've got the Manatino switch just here. Now, although I've got a wet and sport setting, I have been taking my Brave pills and driving it in race because it just sounds epic in race. Need to just wait for the engine to warm up a little bit. But once I've done that, it's quite special. Yes. I think this road would be good. That's it. That's all the legal fun that you can have, and that was about a quarter throttle. This car is so rapid, it redefines your understanding of the word acceleration. It's just a phenomenal thing. And arguably, on a public highway, it's too much. To really put this car through its paces, you need to go onto a racetrack, and at Festival of Speed this year I got to experience the brutality of the 812 GTS going up the Festival of Speed hill climb, and it's a sensational car. But I mean, that downshift in race mode is truly naughty. But the thing I find about this car is its sense of occasion, its sense of theatre is on a scale I've never experienced before. This interior is beautiful. The quality of the materials, the fit and finish, it's just a stunning place. The positioning of some of the controls are a bit quirky and a bit interesting, but I just find that really cool. But it's the looks that this car has inside and outside. This Verde Zeltweg green is just such a good colour. It would so be my choice of colour. Have I got room to go around here? Oh look, he's turning off. There's a cow in the back, look. It's just a stunning colour combination, and this kind of dark tan with black interior. I get in some supercars and I'm brave enough to really mash the throttle and really give it some beans. I really am not in this, and I might get some comments, oh you big wuss. Honestly, I challenge any of you to sit where I am right now and fully commit to this car on the public highway. Honestly, I just don't think you can. But in a way, I don't think that's what this car is all about. It's such a beautiful place to be. It's got such presence. And when you drive it to an event like members meeting and you get to park it in the forward parking and you come back to the car and there's a crowd of people around it, those are all the things that having a car like this is about. I'm pretty sure that's how a lot of owners justify the cost of a super high-end car like this, is that special intangible feeling you get when you want to go to a special event. So I hope you've enjoyed this slightly different look at a Ferrari 812 GTS. I didn't want to do just a normal review, and Ferrari didn't want that either. They wanted something a bit different. So a massive thank you to Goodwood, to Alan at GRRC for sorting out my forward parking. Hold on a minute. It was very special to be able to park the car where I did. Huge thank you to IWC for hosting me throughout members meeting and for letting me wear this very special watch. It will be a sad thing when I have to give that back, I can tell you. And a massive thank you to Ferrari North Europe for trusting me with this beautiful car. It's my first Ferrari press car, and hopefully it won't be the last. Especially if you guys like, share and subscribe this content, so you know what's coming. If you've liked this one, give me a thumbs up. Comments below are always welcome, and if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to Petrol for plenty more content to come. And you know what? I'm going to drive this car till the fuel runs out, which actually probably won't be that long. But on a beautiful sunny evening like this, on one of my favourite bits of road, although it is a little bit damp. You drive safe. You take care, guys, and drive safe. I can't even get the words out.